guys, how's it going? I'm Sydney from PhoneDog.com, behind the camera. Hi. I'm getting over a cold still. I don't know if you can tell in my voice, but anyway, so we're just going to do this unboxing video really quick. This is the LG Remarq from Sprint. At least it is inside the, whatever this is. I'm thinking it's a lunch bag, but I'm not really sure. So anyway, I got a FedEx pack, and I was, really excited, and then I opened it up, and I'm like, oh, yay, a lunch bag. But then I realized it's the phone inside. So anyway, marketing, I guess. But just, I think what they're really going for is the eco-friendliness of the phone, kind of reminiscent of the Reclaim. The LG Remarq has a lot of the same eco-friendly features. You can see here on the back, talks about how the phone is made from recycled plastics, and the package was made from 87% post-consumer materials and can be entirely recycled. And so anyway, some of the features: it has an eco calculator, so to help you help you out with that. Full QWERTY keyboard, instant messaging, text messaging, and then a 1.3 megapixel camera. So it's not like the phone that they're really advertising the features. It's more just being eco-friendly with the packaging and with the phone itself. So let's unbox it, and try and cover up the phone number on the outside. And in here we have the phone. And again, you can tell this is all recycled materials, so it's pretty cool. And otherwise, besides the phone, you get getting started guides. I'm guessing a little package you can send back. You can recycle your old phone, so you can use this. And then, along with that, you get the battery. The battery charger. So, plugs in there. So here's the phone again. It's not a touch screen, but it does have a full QWERTY keyboard. You can see there. Style is similar to the, I'm trying to think, kind of like the Samsung Flight, or maybe the original Lotus. It's got kind of like a rubbery type feel to it, but it's a little more flat. The keys are a little more flat than other phones. I just reviewed the Samsung, or no, the Pantech Link, and talked about those keys and how great they were, but these are a little more flat. Let me see if I can get a close-up there for you. Yeah, so you can see it's kind of like that chiclet style, but not quite as domed as other keyboards, but still feels really nice. Let's power it on while I'm talking endlessly about the keyboard. And so just quick run through of everything with the specs. On the back here, you've got the 1.3 megapixel camera. Oh, look at that. This speaker phone's like a little leaf. Get it? Because it's eco-friendly. I know. Yeah, 1.3 megapixel camera, not a touch screen. It's a 2.4 inch screen that supports about 262,000 colors, has a resolution of 320 by 240. So here's the screen, and then you've got a 2.5 millimeter headphone jack. So at least it has it, and it's not proprietary. Obviously, you'd like to see it 3.5 millimeter, but anyway. And then volume rocker, and this is the micro SD card slot. It doesn't come with the card, but this is expandable up to 16 gigabytes. And then looks like that's pretty much it. The battery obviously is back here, and there you go. There's the battery. Oh, the battery has flowers on it too. Look at that. They're really going all out with this. Anyway, 900 milliamp hour battery. Although that would be awesome to have a 9,000 milliamp hour. Anyway, 900 milliamp hour battery, which is going to give you about 5.5 hours of talk time. So here we go with the phone. So first of all, let's check out the messaging interface, if we can do that. You can see it's Sprint's basic menu here, and a lot of the features are going to be pretty much similar. But we'll go to messages, send message, new address, phone number. Oops. Okay. and test out the keyboard. I'm going to get you to where you can see the whole thing. Quick brown fox jumped over the green dog. Period. It's green because it's eco-friendly, so it's green. Yeah, I know. I came up with it all by myself. Yeah. Yeah, so that was that. The keyboard seemed to work really nice. You can see it got no errors there. The action on the keys, they're not, they're not too stiff to where you have to press them really hard, but they were just really easy to push. One thing I noticed is that the period is all the way over here, which is really weird. You see the period all over on keyboards, whether it's, you have to push a function to get to it, or if it's, in some random corner. But usually it's sort of on this side generally, but it's all the way over here on this keyboard, which I'm glad that at least it has its own key for it, but it kind of would be nice to have it over here. But it looks like this corner is taken up with the emoticon button, symbol, text. That must be a shortcut button when you're in the home screen. You can just hit that and go straight to text messaging. Excuse me, I had the sniffles. But other than that, the keyboard looks pretty nice. You have a full row for the space bar, so it's not kind of scrunched in between the letter row. And then, like most of the feature phones these days, the keyboard or the number pad is just within the letters. And but the keyboard seemed to work really nicely. I liked that. So let's see. We'll go back to the home screen and go back to the menu here. Looks like on the front you've got these two soft keys, and then a speaker button, back button, talk, end, and power, and then a D-pad here, and then a menu and OK button. So let's go back to the menu. Comes with a music player, so you can get all your MP3s over to the phone. Also has GPS navigation, probably in the tools there, and also Bluetooth compatible. Let's go over to the camera, and there is a dedicated camera key, so let's use that. Like I said, a 1.3 megapixel camera, as you can see there. A few of the features that the phone has is that you can change, color tone. There's fun frames that come with it. There's a night mode, white balance functions. You can change the brightness or the self timer. So there are a few features that come with it. I don't think there's a zoom. Also, not a lot of editing features, but a few fun, cool features. So let's take a picture really quick, see how it looks. Okay, so there's Jack, and it looks pretty nice. One of the things about, because the phone is so small, whenever you're taking a picture, whether you use, see if you go back to the camera, you see this soft button changes to the capture function. Of course, you can also use a dedicated camera key, but because it's so small, it's kind of nice with taking a picture. A lot of times when you have such a big phone, you have to find like a special way to hold it, and the weight can kind of have a bearing on it, but it's really small, really cute looking, and so it's easy to take a picture. I noticed that right off. That's nice. So anyway, there it is, guys, the LG Remarq from Sprint. It's a cute little phone, eco-friendly, has a great QWERTY keyboard, and you can get it for free. It's available for free now from Sprint after rebates and a new 2-year activation. So definitely go check it out, guys. I mean, it's cute, it's lightweight. I think it's, one of those phones that it's good for the environment, but also has some nice features to it, and it looks nice too. It looks pretty cool. So go check it out. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'm Sydney from PhoneDog.com, and be sure and check out PhoneDog for all the other news, updates, and reviews, videos, and of course DroidDog.com, today's iPhone, BeeberryDog.com. We'll keep you guys updated on the news. But in the meantime, I'm Sydney. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys later.